М. Эй, так, игра. Ой, есть игра. Есть игра. Так. Хотела я начать игру, включить стрим, а там хоп, и обновление минут на 15 было. Так. Так что, как-то так. Я сейчас один квестик сделаю и займусь тогда сюжеткой, потому что я решила сайт-квест делать не стрима так. Я себя слышу. На телефоне стрим включен. И звук был включен. Ну что ж, посмотрим, как все будет.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
А там, интересно, какой? Первый. Серьезно, я думала, здесь какой-нибудь второй или третий уровень. Из-за этого мне не пройдет. Ну. А, я сдала бабочки, точно. Ну тогда я сейчас просто возьму это.
Mine now, demi guys.
Это отлично. Забавно, что некоторые сундуки прям отмечены на мини-карте. Я что? А. Уединенное место в 3 метрах. Ну, это, конечно, хорошо. Но это не то, что нам нужно. Там было кривое окно. Так, а мне интересно, почему у них салюты вечные? Что за задание такое? Так, в тени. F. Ух ты, ну поедем отсюда, что ли? Это совсем далековато.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Господи. Полетели. Ого, 1000. Таки много. И нужно гору облететь, судя по всему. Да? Топ-топ-топ-топ-топ-топ-топ-топ. Ладно, в другой раз. Я сейчас начну. Опять все эти. Так, где я? Ага.
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone.
Да ладно. Честно, почему они сделали, что нельзя на гору лететь? Она же вполне вписывается, просто немножко пустую сделать, и все, и не париться.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
А, серьезно так? Ну, в другой раз. Там, наверное, насчет как раз таки посадок этих. Ой. Кто это там живет? Началось. Так, кто это? А, не, эти у меня уже есть. Да ладно тебе. Ой. О, давай шарики повспеваю, что ли. Ой. Аж пукнула.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of it. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Ей. Ой. Сейчас вообще было потеряно где-то
Not
не
sure
причем.
how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Прекрасный замок. Ёшкина мышь.
Revelio.
Колодец в Фелкрафте. А, это тот самый случай, который нам показывали. М. Но он еще был жив, когда они дали воду.
Dead asleep on my feet.
Тут сундук.
Revelio. Mine now, Demi. Alohomora.
Значит, там ты имя маска. Придется идти в ручей комнату.
Revelio.
Ну, отлично. Сейчас вечер. Вот это не внутри. Это снаружи. Ради такого? Нет. Это... Кстати, как я в белом. Это очень прикольно. У нее такая гранка снизу. Самое то, что мне нужно. Так, стоп. Иду расшифровывать, что у меня там. О, нет, Хогвартс. Сейчас расшифрую и вернусь. Заодно продам лишнее. Так. Какой-то комплектик. Нам подойдет. Так, это все плохое. Так, а что у нас было? Что-то... Вот это вроде. Так, это хуже. Это хуже. Как... А, пускай будут такие. Так, возвращаемся.
Wonder who lives here. Nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiaye, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
О, мне продать. 6. Я такое пропустила.
A
Продать.
pleasure doing business.
Продать. Продать. Ты сможешь это потом перепродать? О, уже 8000. Фига я.
Anytime.
Когда я успела? Так, стоп. Я вечно забываю, как это делается. Мгм. Всё равно вот так отдельно нужно каждый раз. О, это прикольно, кстати. Но мне сейчас нужно... Мне вот это понравилось. Если бы она раньше вышла, когда я черным ходил.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Мне кажется, еще рано.
Alohomora.
Еще ночь. Я, конечно, могу подождать. Там еще можно зайти.
You made it.
Вот ты. Такая.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them.
А, ее
Possibly with a
прокляли.
wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Он пропал.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Жесть, новые
With
баги.
Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Ой, извиняюсь.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you?
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Да,
We
пытаться.
haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Честно, что у нее за проклятие такое?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Его
Poor
юбочка.
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Ой, Себастьян, юбочка. С ним не надо разговаривать.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes.
Sallow.
Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop.
Что у него такое
Thinks he can
плохое?
help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Что-то плохо прогружается, честно говоря.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth-year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Я поддержу
I'm afraid it's
Себастьяна,
only up to
честно говоря.
Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Так, читаем чужие письма. Шарп. Острый.
Revelio.
Проверяем, нет ли. Ага, еще. Это они записками общаются.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best.
Знак.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow. Always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
А, вот мы так сюда идем. Я просто хотела.
Whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Да-да-да-да-да-да. Эй.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
В каком плане не трогай?
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard. There you are. Let's get this over with.
Так, стоп. А ты чё висишь? Это было эффектно. И... Черт.
How nice of you to stop by. Stop it! One less human. I won't rest. Let's get this over with.
Kill spells glance off of me. Oh, that was meant for me.
This is where you will fail. Someone thinks they can outlast
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Так, тут вроде... Ну, там что-то просто скрытое. Сколько всего скрыто.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
А чё у нее глаза такие, как будто они Покрыты
an awfully
пеленой.
violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor.
Revelio.
Centuries ago. That's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Worth
Revelio.
a closer look at the house itself.
Статуя ничего не значит. Да они подозрительные.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio.
Всё.
Revelio.
А там? Ладно.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Ну мы-то знаем. Мы-то помним.
This house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do
I
you...
found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a
Сука.
drought. The
Засуха.
keepers show me other memories as well.
Не
Girl
суха, а
became a
засуха.
Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
Так она и
I
так ему
realize
все
it's
рассказывает.
I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you,
А насколько
I'd think
далеко?
you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that.
Кажется,
Point is,
погружается.
we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers
Мне кажется,
about
стало
the keepers.
работать хуже.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
Ну что, ничего? Так, спуск вниз. А, он с нами не идет.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
they've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Lumos.
Ты можешь Люмус держать, пожалуйста? Опять это что-то.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
Крипто?
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Даже не удивляет.
But I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But
Думаешь,
you said you
крифтить?
didn't really understand it.
Могла бы
You
заметить
couldn't
до
read
этого.
it.
That's true, and I'm still
Хотя
not
мы
sure
туда
what
не
it
ходим.
was. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Итак, мы вернулись к крипту, которая сначала не казалась такой уж важной. Что казалось важной? Сейчас узнаем, насколько. Тисячка. Спит. Хорошо спит.
Why would the door lead us here?
Да,
Sebastian,
что так?
look.
Так. Хм. Хм. Хм.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Мгм.
Anything helpful in the note?
Здесь портрет. О, там есть сундук.
Symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into.
Oh.
Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Сундук. Сундук. Один. Сундук 2. Тун-тун-тун-тун. Тун-тун-тун-тун-тун-тун.
Revelio.
Золотое, правильно. Что нужно делать? Что у нас за задание? Так, встретитесь Нати. Мне нужно к прорицанию. Чеснок. Насколько мне нужно Филиппенда? Филиппенда. Ну, это так все хорошо. Ладно, пойду. Я выпил.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Нападай на ночь. Еще одну? Лицо серьезное. И
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Мне, наверное, нужна профессор.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks.
Мне нужно переключить на ночь.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through.
Ну, это было легко
As
догадаться.
you have no doubt sharpened your perception by
У
completing my
нее
assignment.
на сережках
Based upon the knowledge that one's
практически
present and even one's past may reveal
даров смерти.
traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Ну, попробуем. Ну. Что у нас? Что он делал? Жесть. Ну, попробуем.
I think you have it.
Так, а теперь F.
Mine now, demiguise.
Ой.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Нет, 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 нет.
I'm sorry. It seems now isn't the best time after all.
I sensed as much.
Черт. Нет. Да, господи. Можно его взять? Есть. Это было сложно. А, тут одно задание закрыто. А что для него надо? На карте. Что это за задание такое? А. В смысле читаться? Я это уже сделала. Странные люди. Так что делать-то надо?
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I'm
Нет, это не
sorry.
то.
It seems now isn't the best time after all.
I sensed as much.
Ладно, просто уйду отсюда. Это выглядит странно. Ты выглядишь как Том Рэндалл. Что у нас там еще по заданиям? А, ну, точно. Я уже забыла, что честно, это она.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Perhaps a hybrid.
А, тут что-то изменилось.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives.
I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Да, пробуем Филиппенда. Почти то же самое.
Look at that. You're a natural.
Сталкивающий класс. Прикольно. Так, а теперь поговорим, что там случилось со Себастьяном. Не должен быть вместе с сестрой. Ой.
I've always thought travel broadens the mind.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Его специально сделали инвалидом.
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
То самое, которое Северус придумал сам?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating
Или
pain
нет,
on the victim.
или другое.
Apparently, his parents and older
нет,
siblings had
другое.
no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Что у нас по заданиям? Так, вот это мне надо. Ну, это до сюда. А там разберусь. Добегу. Подымусь. Что тут такое интересное? Я пожалею об этом.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't
Спи, Сашенька, спи.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read,
Иди к
her
подушечку.
signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
Я тут.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
Ну, этим мы сейчас заниматься не будем.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Возвращаясь к астрономии.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. Revelio.
Возможно, по ту сторону. О, мы это уже видели. О, ой! Я боялась, что она грохнется. Ложись спать. Иди на подушечке, ложись спать. Там котик.
Revelio.
Oops! Did Peeves make you jump?
Lumos.
Я думала, это тут.
Revelio.
Тут нет? Ну, ладно. Где-то тут. Саша.
Lumos.
Ладно, мы башню открыли на этом. Да. Сашка не даст мне, походу.